Hi, Suneetha.
Hi Manjusha, good evening.
Could you please open your PPT?
Yeah,
Explain
sure,
about
Manjusha.
managing journals.
Yeah, sure, Manjusha. Can you see my screen, Manjusha?
Yeah,
So today I'm going to explain you about managing journals, Manjusha. So in this first, I'll give you the overview about journals. Like we'll perform the following tasks. First, we'll create a journal template and opening a period for journal posting, and then creating a journal from template, and then submitting, approving, and posting journals. Finally, we'll do running a journal report. First, I'll start with creating journals. So for creating journal, we need to log in the EPM cloud, and then we need to go to the consolidation journals card on the home screen. So first, I'm going back to the application and click on the application cluster and then click on consolidation, consolidation journals, sorry. So we need to click on the journals and then going back to the activity guide, click on actions and then select groups to create journal groups. First, we are going to create journal groups. For that, we need to go to the actions. Here we have to click on groups. So going to the, and then click on create. Once we click on create, we have to give the name as Blue Sheet and description as Blue Sheet Journal. Then click on save. I'm going to create journal group. First click on create. As per activity guide, we need to give the name as Blue Sheet. And description is Blue Sheet Journal. So then we have to click on save. Similarly, as per activity guide, we need to create one more journal. So, and the journal name is yellow sheet and description as yellow sheet journal. Then we have to click on save and then we have to click on close. So I'm going to create one group with the name of yellow sheet. For that, we need to click on create. Name is yellow sheet. Description is yellow sheet journal. And we need to click on save. And then we need to click on and bring back to the activity guide. Now click on home icon and click the years and the application cluster, verify the scenario as actual and year as FY20. Then click on go icon and then click on action icon at the end of the Febro. Select open. And then the status of the Feb will now change to the open. So now I'm going to open the periods. For that, I'm going back to the application. We have to click on home icon. Under application cluster, we have to click on manage periods. So we to check the scenario is actual or not, and here so we have to take FY20. This is already selected, and as per activity guide, we have to open the web period. For that, we have to click on this action gear, and we have to click on open. So web period is open. Now going back to the application activity guide, we have done with these 12 steps. Now next practice, we have to create a journal from a template. So here we are going to use a journal template as we are going to use this template to create a journal in future. So for that we have to log in the EPM cloud if necessary. From the home page, click journals and click on the template tab. Already I have logged in the EPM cloud, and then we have to click on a home page and click on journals and click on templates tab in the left hand panel. This is the templates panel. And then next is click create to create a new template and enter the following details on the template creation page. So for to create a template, we have to click on this create icon. So here we have to give the name, label name, description, journal type, data source, and template type, group, and currency. So we'll follow as per activity guide. So label we have to give as journal for expense, and description journal template for revenue and expense account, and journal type as regular, data source journal input, and template type is standard. So label is journal for expense. Journal for expense. This is the label name, and description journal for revenue and expense count. And journal type we have to take as regular, and coming to data source journal input, and template type as standard we are taking. So we are done with these details. Going to next step. So to create a journal entry, click create. So here we can see, here we can click on this create button, and then click the gear icon to pick members for the dimensions. So enter the following details, then click OK. So as per activity guide, we have to give these following details. So to give the member details, we have to click on this one action icon, and we have to click on pick members. Coming to entity, we have to take it as EN0105, account as 7000. This account does not existed in my application, so I'm going to take another account. Intercompany, no company, movement, no movement, multiples, no type, and product types we have to take member, no product. So coming to entity, it's EN01_05. It is under total geography, under segments, under EN01. I'm going to take this EN01_05. And coming to account, I'm taking it as 7120. This is existed, I guess. Yeah. So I'm going to select this account. Coming to intercompany, as per activity guide, I'm selecting this no intercompany. Movement, I'm taking no movement. And coming to multi-cap, we have to select local gap, And coming to product, no product. As per activity guide, I have taken these details. And once we have selected all these members, we have to click on OK. And then, so click create to create another row in the journal. So we have to click on create button. So one more row has been created. Here we have to change this account. So as per activity guide, they have taken another account. So here I'm taking one more account. So to pick members, we have to click on this one. Click on pick members. I'm not going to change any other dimension members except account. So coming to account. So I'm deselecting it, and I'm going to select one more account. So that is 7640. It's airfare. I'm going to select it and click on OK. So you can see here, account for first row, account is public relations, and second row, airfare. So as per activity guide, I have done with this step. Now, in the new row, change the account dimension member to 7012. I have taken 7640 and click save, and then click on close. So as per activity guide, we have to click on save. The journal template has been saved, and then click on close. So we have created journal template. Now going to next phase. So in this practice, we are going to create a journal from a template which we have created. For that, we have to log into the EPM cloud and click on the manage journals tab and make sure that it has the following POV selected. So scenario has to be actual, years, FY20, and period should be Jan. And click create from template. So I'm going to click on this manage template, manage journal. So scenario should be actual, years should be FY20, period is Jan 20. So here we have to click on this create from template, as we are creating journal using template. So here, and then click create from template, select the template journal for expanse and click on apply, enter the following information. In the first row, in the credit, we have to give 2707, and second row we have to give 2707 in debit column. So we have this template. We have to select this, and we have to click on apply. And as per activity guide, in the credit column, we have to give 2707, and the debit column 2707. And then click on save, click on close. Click on save, and our template journal has been created, and click on close. You can see here our journal has been created. And going back to the activity guide, we are done with all these steps. And coming to next phase. In this practice, we are going to creating and running a journal report. In this practice, we'll run a journal report. For that, we have to log in EPM Cloud if necessary. Click on reports on the home page and click the journal reports tab, and then click create. So after that, we have to select the correct POV, select yellow sheet under group, and then click run report. Here, so we have to take group as yellow sheet. I forgot this step. So we have taken this, and again click on save and click on close. So now we are going to run a journal reports. For that, we have to click on home tab, home page, and then click on reports. And then we have to click on journal reports. So here to create a report, we have to click on this create button, and group we have to take as yellow sheet. So yellow sheet and click run report. So, and one more thing, we have to cross check this POV. Scenario is actual, yes, as FY20, period is done. This is correct. So that is what we are not going to make any changes. And once we have taken this POV, we have to click on run report to generate the report. So here you can see the report has been generated. To open this, we have to click on this and open. You can see that we have generated the report. You can see debit amount is 2707 and credit is 2707. So this is the report. Like this, we can generate the journal report. And I'm going to close this one. And so you can see like this, we have created the journal report. We are done with creating journal report and we are done with the managing journals part. Next, we are going to do practice for running consolidation. For this, in this, we are going to do following tasks. First, entering exchange rate through exchange rate predefined form, then entering ownership percentages and recomputing ownership, and entering data, running consolidation, and then viewing the result. In this first practice, first we are going to enter the exchange rate. For that, we have created currencies in practice 4-3. Already we have created, and log into the EPM cloud. On the home page, click the data card, then select the enter exchange rate single period form. So I'm going back to the application and click on home page and click on data. And here we have to click on this enter exchange rate single period. The form is open, and then make sure the following POV is selected in the form. Period is done, year is FY20, and scenario is actual. So I'm going to cross check it. So period is done, year is FY20, and scenario is actual. The next step is we have to enter the information in the form. So this is the information ending exchange rate for USD. This we have to enter, and for AUD, for UR and ENR, ending exchange rate. Also enter the same data for average exchange rate also. So once we have entered the data looks like here, like this. So for demonstration purpose, I have already entered this data in my form. So you can see whatever data in present in activity guide, same data I have given here. So this is the data for USD, AUD, it is 1.3, and UR, and I have taken INR also. So all these data I have entered already. Then once we have entered the details, it is in yellow form, background, yellow color. And once we click on save, it will go, once we have clicked on save, so this yellow background color will be go. So the data will be looks like this. So we are done with this step. We have entered the exchange rates. And then coming to next one, entering ownership percentage and recomputing ownership. For this, we have to log in the EPM cloud, and you have created currencies in practice 4-1. Already we have created that, and log into the EPM cloud if necessary, and click on the overview card in the application cluster on home page, and then go to the dimension tab and click on entity, expand the CE entity. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to close this one and go to the home page. Go to the application cluster and click on overview card. Click on dimensions. and we need to select entity dimension. Click on entity, and we have to select expand this CE. We have to select this one. So, and then expand the CE entity. We are done with this step. Next, scroll to the right and then LE0 set LE01, LE02, LE03 intercompany entities to ICP underscore entity underscore S. Click save, then cancel. Then click the cancel to close the space. So first we have to set these three companies entities to the ICP and underscore entities underscore S. So we are going to do that. So just give me some time. Just click on cancel. Again, this entity, click on entity, expand this C, and move to the right. We have to go to the intercompany, and we have to make it intercompany to S, ICP underscore S. For all these three intercompanies, LE01, LE02, LE03, we have to make it S as intercompany ICP, and click on save. Yeah, the database has been saved. It has changed to from none to ICP underscore entity underscore S, and click on cancel. Now going back to the activity guide, we are done with this step. Now click the overview tab and then click refresh database under actions. Now click create and then click refresh database, click refresh, click finish. Once we have done with all these steps, we have to click on finish. So now I'm going to refresh the database as we have made changes on entity dimension. Definitely we have to refresh the database to apply these changes. For that we have to click on actions, click on refresh database, and click on create, click on refresh database. So it will take some time to refresh the database. Meanwhile, we'll see the what we are going to in next step. So one we are done with refreshing the database. After closing all the open windows, click on the consolidation tab, and then we have to make sure the pivot is set to entity, FN total geography, scenario as actual, year as FY20 and period as zone. And then we have to make these changes in manage ownership phase. And then we have to click on save changes. After once we have done all the changes, we have to click on actions and we have to recompute the ownership data. And once we done with the recomputing the ownership data, we have to go to the consolidation process tab. Let me check whether it has done or not. Yeah, it is. It got refreshed. Database has been refreshed. Just click on close. Close. Now, as per activity guide, we have to click on consolidation tab. So I'm going to click on consolidation tab. You can see here, I'm going to click on this. And we have to make sure that this POV set to entity as total geography, scenario as actual, year as FY20, period as Jan. So we have cross-checked it and now enter the following details in the manage ownership base. For LE01 entity, we have to take ownership percentage 100 and consolidation method as holding, and for LE02 and LE03 we have to take consolidation method as a subsidiary, and for LE02 we have to take ownership data as 80% and LE for 03 we have to take it is 60%. So we are going to do that. So this is the illegal entity 1. Ownership data, ownership percentage is 100 and we have to take it as holding company. And for LE02, LE03, we have to keep it as a subsidiary. And coming to ownership percentage, we have to take it as 80%. We have to take it as 60%. Once we're done with all these changes, and then we have to click on save changes. So this is saving the changes. Yeah, we are done with saving the changes. Coming to next step, click on action, then click on recompute ownership and click recompute. So I'm going to do that. Click on actions, click on recompute, and says we should be like this. This is actual FY year as FY20 and start period is Jan. So click on recompute. So recomputation is successful. Click on OK. Now going back to the activity guide, click the consolidation process tab. Now click the consolidated block and then click on configurable consolidation. So going back to the application, we have to click on consolidation tab and we have to click on this consolidated tab and click on this configurable consolidation. This will navigate to this space and then select all the rule sets checkbox present and then click on deploy. Note, you might have to click on arrow mark icon if deploy button is not available. So first we have to select all these rules and then we have to click on this deploy button. So here we have deployed all these rules, so completed successfully. So you can see how once we deployed, this green color tick marks has been arrived. So once those are enabled, so as per this deployed rules icon will turn green, then click close. We are deploying these rules to calculate equity in the next exercise when the consolidation process will be executed. So we have to click on this close button. We are done with these steps, all the steps. Next going to the next phase. In this practice, we are going to running the consolidation. So in this practice, we learn how to execute the consolidation rule and see the difference after running the rule. So for that, we have to log in the EPM and click the data card and home page, and then expand the consolidation form or data form folder, and then open data entry form. So I'm going to do all these steps. So first we have to click on home icon. Click on data and expand this data forms. Click on this data entry form as per activity guide. So I have expanded this. So expand the consolidation and open this. Click the data source dimension on the form and select data input member. Click OK. Now click the go arrow. So here data source, they said that data input, as they have taken the data input in the form, but here I have taken managed data, so I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to change any changes. So and then click on OK. Now go arrow. Then click on the go arrow, and if the cells in the form appear read only, make sure that the form was created correctly as mentioned in the practice 10 to 10.1 creating forms. So here this is not read only. We can make any changes here. We can enter the forms. This is readable, writable. So enter the following data in the form. For common stock, we have to, for legal entity 1, we have to take 30,000 and 20,000 for legal entity 2, for legal entity 3, we have to make it 10,000. Same data, we have to take it for this third account. So I'm going to enter the details, 30,000, 20,000 and 10,000. So same, I'm going to take it for public relations account, 20,000 and 10,000. So I have entered all these details. Going to next step. So click on save. Now change the period of the form from Jan to Feb and click on go icon. So first we have to click on save. Yeah, this form is saved. Now, as per activity guide, we have to change this period from January to February. So click on OK. Click on go icon. Now we have to enter the following details. So for this 7,000 account, we have to take it 15,000 and 10,000 and 5,000. Same details we have to make it for 4,000. 15, 10 and 5. So for these two accounts, I'm going to give 15,000 for legal entity 1 10,000 for legal entity 2, 5,000 for legal entity 3. Same data I'm going to give for public relations, 10,000, 5,000. And now click on save to save these details. Yeah, this form has been saved successfully. Now click the actions drop down and select business rules. And then select consolidation rule. Click on the launch page, enter or select the following members. Entity as total geography, scenario as actual, year as FY20, period as Jan. So I'm going to launch this consolidation. So we're done with this consolidate rule. And period, we have to take it as Jan. Click on action. Click on this business rules. Click on this consolidate. Yeah. So we have to select total geography. We have to select this one only, parent entity only. And scenario as actual. And period is Jan. We have to take it as Jan. And year is FY20. Click on OK. Then we have to click on this launch button. So by clicking this launch button, we are doing consolidation. So rule was run successfully. So, and then we have launched this one. Click on launch. So we are done with this step. In this case, go to application, consolidation and actions drop down, select recomputed ownership data. Suppose consolidation manage ownership. So why we need to go this? If we business rule was while running this, launching this consolidation, while running this business rule, if we could get any error, again we have to go to the application and go to the consolidation and actions drop down, select recomputed ownership data, and we have to change all those details. So we are done with all those details. We didn't get any error. We no need to follow these steps directly. We can go to this seventh step. And repeat the steps from 12 to 15 for the period Feb also. We are done with Jan only. So we have to do all those steps for Feb month also. Again, we have to click on business rule and we have to click on consolidate and we have to change this Jan to Feb. Click on OK. Click on launch button. Now here also rule was run successfully. So we are done with this step also. Now you can go to the job section to view the status of the form. So further we can go to the job section. So click on home page. Click on application. Click on jobs. So you can see here we have completed this consolidation. Here you can see the consolidation was successfully for both the Jan and Feb periods. So we're done with all those steps. Now open the consolidated data form or data form in the data card. Enter the following details for POV on the form. Period is Jan, data source is total data source. Click on go icon. You will see the consolidated data. So we are going to do this. So for that, we are going to click on home page, go to the data and just close this form. Just expand this. So click on this consolidated data form. So you can see. So first POV should be like period is done and data source is total data source. So we have to make it for Jan. Click on OK. Click on go. So you can see here and consolidation and the data source is total data source. So here we have to take manage data only as I have given in the form manage data. So we have to take it as manage data. That is one. So you can see all the changes has been occurred here. You can see the details has been entered. Consolidation was successful. So as per this, we can see all those enters has been affected in the consolidation form. We are done with all those steps. And then similarly verify the following data for Feb period also. Just for that we have to change this from Jan to Feb. Just click on OK. Click on go. You can see here all those details has been all those changes, whatever consult we have done business rule, right? So for that we have so far as we have run this business rule, this data has been entered here. So we are done with this step also. Now we are done with all this consolidation part. Now coming to the next lesson, managing jobs, migration and auditing data. Further, in this first, we are going to create and schedule a data import job, learn how to enable task for auditing and how to export and delete audit data, export artifacts and data as a snapshot and import it back to the latter. So first we are going to create and schedule a data import job. For that we need to log into the EPM cloud and click on overview from the application cluster. Click on Actions drop down and then select Inbox Outbox Explorer. I'm going to do this. Just I'm going to click on the closing this and click on Home button. Select this application cluster. Click on Overview card and click on this action. Click on this Inbox Outbox Explorer and then click on Upload. Browse the import data.csv, the file present in your D labs folder, then click on upload. We don't have access for this folder. I have my own file, so that I'm going to upload it. So to upload it, we have to click on this upload and we have to click on choose file. This is the data I'm going to import. So already we have that data in our inbox or Workbox Explorer. This is the one. That is what I'm not going to upload it. Just and then we have to click save as job, and on the save as job page enter the following details. Name as import job for EN01, error file is import error file. All those details I have done already. Again I'm going to do it for demonstration purpose. Just I'm going to delete it. Just delete the file and I'm going to upload it again. Choose file, June underscore data load. just upload file. So file was successfully uploaded. Now give the in the location select inbox once again. So browse the file and upload the file and click on upload file. We have uploaded, click OK, click close. Then click on the actions drop down again and select the import data. And then for location, select inbox in the source file column, give the name as import underscore data.csv. So we have to click on close. Click on this action icon, click on import, click on create, select here location as inbox as our file is in inbox outbox explorer, and then for location and in the source file column give the name as import underscore data.csv, but here our file name is June. So this is the file name June. Once again I'll cross check with, we have to give the same name here. June underscore data load dot cs. We have to give this name. Just I'm copying it. Dot csv. We should give dot csv, otherwise we'll get error. So and then we have to click on save as job. On the save as job page, enter the following details. Name as import job for en01. Error file name is import error file. So I'm going to click on save as job. Name as per activity guide. Name is import job for en01. Import job for en01. And error file name is import error file. Import error file. So then click on save. The save job has been saved successfully. And then close all the open boxes, dialog boxes, and then click on jobs tab. Now click on schedule job. First I am going to close this tab. Now click on jobs. Click on schedule jobs. Now we are going to run this job. Further on the schedule job page, first select import data, then give a name give name to the job. Enter the job name as data import for en01 underscore file. Select the recurrence pattern as weekly and days for week as Monday for scheduling starting from enter today's date. So I'm going to give all these details. First we have to select this import data as we are importing data, and here I'm giving name, time, 2 minutes 5:42. Once again I'm going to open this schedule jobs. It's a 5:45, right? So 2 minutes I'm going to extend, add, so 5:47. Name as import job for en01 underscore 05. Pattern daily, but I'm taking it as a run once, and click on next. So on business rule, we'll go to the, so next, click on next, select the job that you had saved, then click on next. Here, go to previous job. Here we have selected rules, that is what it is. It has navigate it to the business rule, we have to click on import data, then click on next. So here you can see this is the one we have saved with the name of import job for EN01. We have to select it and then click on next. So you can review the details. So the name is import job for EN01. Job type import data. Import the job name is import job for EN01. Scheduled runtime it's 147. So we are going to click on finish. So you can see here. This is now it is in pending jobs job. So this job is going to run within 33 seconds. You can see here. We just click on refresh. You can see here within 15 seconds it is going to be run. Again just refresh. 6 more minutes are there. Just click on refresh. So you can see here pending. So as per activity guide, they save the job that you had saved and then click on next. We have done these steps. Review the details we have reviewed already. Your job will be available in job section. Already we have seen here, right? So in job section, you can see how our job. Just click on refresh. So it's still in processing. You can see here, it's still in processing. So data load process has successfully completed. Yeah, you can see here it has our job has moved to the recent activity as it is done as it is run successfully. You can see here import job for EN01 completed successfully. That is what we got this green tick mark. Otherwise if we get any error here we can see the red color cross mark. So we are done with this step. Now we are going to select the task for auditing. So for that we are going to log in the EPM cloud, check the audit card in the tools cluster. So first go to the home page. In the tools cluster, click on audit card. Now click on configure. Uncheck data form approvals and clears details. So first click on this configure. So we are going to uncheck these artifacts, data form, approvals, and clear cells. Click on apply. So by unchecking this, we are going to see the details about these only metadata administration, security, user and administration rules, journals, and data. All those details we can see here. We are going to audit here. So we have apply, click on apply. So you can see so whatever the artifacts we have selected, those related data we can see here. Whatever changes we have done or else we have imported the data, right? We can see that. And previously I have made changes for entities LE01, LE03 and LE03. All these changes we can see here. Whatever changes we have done in our application, all those details we can see here. So we done with these steps. And now exporting and deleting audit data. So we can, if you want, we can export this audit data, or else if you want to delete it, you can do that. Further, we need to do these following steps. We have to click on audit card in the tools cluster, click on filter icon on audit page, enter the following details for filter page. Task group all, action all, start date 1 week before today's date and end date today's date. Then click on apply. First, on this filter icon. So as per activity guide, we have to take it as task group as all, action as all, start date 1 week before today's date. Today's is 7. So I'm going to make it as 31 and end date is today's date. And we have to click on apply. So for 1 week data is available here. So we have made selections. Now we are done with this step. So this means we are going to export and delete 1 week data. For that, I have made these changes. I have taken this selection. So now you'll be able to see the audit data. Now click actions and then click on export. So for first we are going to export this 1 week data, audit data. For that we have to click on actions and then click on export. So you can see here left hand side bottom corner. So the audit file has been exported. You can open it. You can see here. Yeah, so you can see here that the audit data has been exported. So whatever changes we have done. So we have recently imported the data. You can see here, refresh the SDM currency dates. We have done consolidation and we have taken this POV selection and we have entered these details previously in data form, right? So all those details we can see here, we can do audit here. So like this, we can export this audit file. And now we are going to delete this audit data. For that, we can go to actions again and then click on delete to delete the audit data. So keep the same filter and click on delete. So we have to click on. So we have to keep the same filter as we did previously taken. So this is the filter we have taken and click on action, click on delete. So same filter I'm going to use and I'm going to click on delete. You can see all the data for 1 week has been deleted. So like this audit data for the selected filter will get cleared as shown in the following screenshot. So we are done with all those steps. We have done with the audit data. We have exported and we have deleted. Now, exporting artifacts and data to a snapshot. So in this practice, we are going to export artifacts and data to a snapshot, which can be used as a backup and can be later be imported back into the application. Further, we have to log into the EPM cloud, select migration in the tools cluster, and then you will see all the application components in the form of different categories. So select the all categories, then click on export, give the name as application export, then click on OK. So I'm going to do all the steps. For that, first we have to click on home page, click on application, click on tools, click on migration. So we have to select all these artifacts. So and then click on export. We have to give name as application export and click on OK. Application export and click on OK. So you can see here, it will take some time to export it. It is now in progress. You can see the status of your export on the migration status report. Click on refresh to see the progress. It will take some time to complete it. We have to click on refresh. Again, click on refresh. Is still in processing. Yes, you can see the status has been changed from in progress to completed. So like this, we can do the migration to take a backup for our application. Now, refresh the progress. So once the export is completed, the exported snapshot will be available in the snapshot section. So we are going to see the snapshot. Just click on close. Just go to the snapshots. You can see our application export has been done with the name we have saved, right? Application export. So here you can see the our backup, application backup. So you can click on actions for your snapshot and then click on download to save the snapshot on your machine. So you just further just click on this action. If you want to download it in your local machine, you just download. Click on this download. So it has been downloaded into your local machine. So like this, you can download our snapshot. So we have done with this step and import. Now we have to import data from a snapshot. For that, we have exported this one previously. Now we are going to make it import. So for that, we have to select overview from the application cluster. On the overview page, click on actions and then remove application. So to first to do import, we have to remove the application first. Then we have to import this again. Import this backup snapshot. Further, we have to remove the application. We have to go to the application. We have to click on overview. Click on this action. Click on this remove application. Click on S. So the application is going to remove within minutes. Yeah, the application has been removed. So we are done with this step. So click on overview, click on S. So now log in once again to your application. So for that we need to give credentials. Then now click on migrate. So I'm going to log in back. These are the credentials. Click on go. Now, so to migrate our previously exported snapshot, we have to click on migrate. Or else if we want to create new application, we have to click on start. As we are going to migrate it, we have to click on this migrate button. So go to snapshots. Just let me follow activity guide. So now click on migrate. Go to the snapshot tab and click actions and then select our the backup snapshot, which is application export. Click on actions and then click on import. So this is the one we have exported previously. So click on import, click on OK. So these are the steps. Once you click on import for the snapshot, import process will begin. This will take around 10 minutes to complete. Once the import finishes, sign out from the application and then sign in again. So like this, we can see this is in progress. It may take not only 10 minutes, it will take more than 20 minutes to import the process. Once we done with the import process, we will see this completed status. Like this, we can import the process. Once we are done with importing migration step, we have to click on close. So again, once we have to click on close again, we have to sign out and sign in again the application. So This is the one. So as it is taking more than 20 minutes time. So already I have told you this. Once we done with this this migration importing step, we'll get the status as a completed. So after that we have to close this. So once we done with this step, we have to again sign out and sign in. So this is from my end, Manjusha. I'm done with all those steps, Manjusha. Manjusha? So it is still in process, Manjusha. So I'm done with my end. I'm going to stop my screen, Manjusha.